Bruce Lee's journey into movement began long before he became a movie star or martial arts legend. When he started training Wing Chun under Yip Man, he was just a teenager, still developing his coordination and physical awareness. But even back then, Bruce noticed something strange. Many martial artists around him were rigid, locked into patterns, moving like robots repeating memorized drills. He realized that if your body becomes predictable, your opponent can read your next move. To Bruce, that was the beginning of defeat. So, he started to study how the body really moves, not in theory, but in reality. He observed dancers, boxers, fencers, athletes, even animals. He saw how natural motion flowed, how a panther crouches before striking, how a boxer weaves through punches, how a dancer controls rhythm and timing. Bruce Lee understood something that few fighters ever did: fighting is an art of motion, not stiffness. It's about freedom, not formality. That realization would set him apart for life. 2. The flow state: be water, my friend. If there's one quote that defines Bruce Lee, it's his legendary phrase, be water, my friend. But behind those poetic words lies a deep understanding of biomechanics and human psychology. When Bruce said be water, he wasn't just talking about being soft or flexible, he was describing the perfect principle of movement. Water adapts to its environment, it can crash, or it can flow. It never resists, it adjusts instantly. Bruce Lee trained his body to move exactly like that. He developed a sense of flow where every movement connected to the next without tension or hesitation. In Jeet Kune Do, his personal martial art, he eliminated all unnecessary motion. He believed that if a move didn't serve a purpose, it was wasted energy. Every punch, step, and angle had to exist for a reason. That's why his movements looked so different. There was no stiffness, no pause, just pure fluidity. It was motion that responded, not motion that planned. 3. The Western influence: how boxing and fencing shaped his style. Many people think Bruce Lee's movement came purely from Kung Fu, but that's only half the story. In fact, some of his most powerful movement principles came from Western martial arts, especially boxing and fencing. Bruce studied professional boxers like Muhammad Ali and fencing masters who specialized in distance and timing. He noticed how boxers used their footwork, bouncing lightly, cutting angles, staying just out of reach, and how fencers used explosive lunges and precise retreats. He merged these ideas into Jeet Kune Do. Instead of staying rooted like traditional martial artists, Bruce moved with constant mobility, always alive, never static. He used a fencing stance, the on-guard position, with one hand forward and his body slightly turned sideways to reduce the target area. This gave him lightning speed in both attack and defense. He moved not just faster, but smarter. His entire body became a W.